Hello there, my name is Anna Lundberg. I'm the founder of One Step Outside, author of Leaving the Corporate 9 to 5 and host of the Reimagining Success podcast. And this week I want to talk to you about setting yourself up for success in your business for 2020. This is a whole new year and having your best year yet. I want to give you 3 tips today, and of course we'll explore this more over on the podcast, the Reimagining Success podcast, later in the week. But for now, first of all, of course, the first step is to define what success looks like for you. No surprise there if you've been part of my community for a while. So you really have to start by defining what your big goals are for the year. Is it something to do with revenue and profit and so on, which probably should be on there somewhere, but is that the biggest, most important piece? Is it something like getting your book out there? Or perhaps is it about balancing out your work with your life so that you set more boundaries, you have more time with your family, you have less stress and so on? So getting really clear on what your vision is for the whole year and working towards that is going to be the absolute foundation for having your best year yet, because what does your best year mean? Only you can decide and define that. Now, secondly, of course, that sounds all very exciting, but 1 year is quite a long time. So you'll need to break that big, exciting goal and vision down into, I'd say, quarterly milestones. So really think about, okay, if that's my goal for the end of the year, let's say publish my book by the end of the year, that probably means the first quarter will be all about researching and planning, second quarter will be writing, third quarter editing, marketing, publishing in the fourth quarter, and so on. So really break that down into milestone goals, and above all, break into what you actually need to do to achieve that. So within those milestones, what are the actions you need to take? And when it comes to your business, it might be tweaks to your business model. What does the model look like to achieve those revenue goals? Or it might be that you really need to get more people into your ecosystem, as it were. More people need to know who you are, need to understand what you're about, and need to understand and trust that you can help them with whatever it is you can help them with. So maybe it's something to do with your marketing and sales process. But really breaking your big vision down into milestones and specific actions you need to take. And finally, I want you to really think about, okay, what support do I need to make this happen? And that support might be from your family, setting boundaries, making sure your children don't come running in when you're in the middle of something, and planning your time both so you have time on and off the business, maybe getting out of the house if you're usually working from home and so on. Saying no to projects, clients that aren't right for you, and so on. And that's incredibly important to take care of your health, your well-being, your family, your relationships, of course, so foundational to making your business work. And then also, of course, there might be more concrete, tangible support that you need. Working with a coach, of course, always something I recommend, to have that sounding board, to have that support, the mentoring, the guidance to help you move forwards much more quickly. And then, of course, also a community, people like you who are working on their own projects, their own definitions of success, who can build you up, cheer you on, and also cheer you up when you might inevitably have a few dips in your confidence as well. So those are a few quick tips for how you can set yourself up for your best year in business yet in 2020. Do comment below with any questions and ideas. Maybe you want to share your massive goal for accountability. And again, head on over to the Reimagining Success podcast on Thursday. You can find it on all your favourite podcast apps, as well as on the reimaginingsuccesspodcast.com website. And then you can listen to the full episode on how you can set yourself up for your best year yet. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.